Hey everybody, we're back! This week on the Hucklebuck, Alan has a teeny tiny haul from Sans Cookie Shop, is it called? Or
Sans
YouTube?
Group Collectibles.
There you go. That guy. And I have, for the main event, a wrestling haul. And I guess a wrestling action figure haul, we'll call it. This is, as is in the title, the very special Jim Cornette Deluxe Edition, limited to only 100 of the Midnight Express 40th anniversary set. All that and more. But first,
all right, everybody. Like he said, we got this is a special edition.
I'm so excited. We're gonna
not only is this the special for Midnight Express, Jim Cornette fans, wrestling fans. If you're a wrestling fan, you know who Jim Cornette is. You either hate him or you love him. And
controversial fella, but I love him.
Very controversial. But also, let's not forget, it's the 50th episode of the Hucklebuck. We're at
50th anniversary
50,
of
guys.
the Hucklebuck, 50th episode, 40th anniversary of the Midnight Express.
We are just under a year of me and Beckerman rating your Tuesdays/Wednesdays and maybe Thursdays because, sometimes I'm lazy. And so we were just under a year. So I'm just, thank you. Thank you for being here. And I'm done talking and all that crap.
We're sorry.
I'm going first because we need the main event to go, the heavy hitter to go second. All right. So I picked this up from Sans Group because it was a real collection. It's a run that I was looking for. And so I had to grab it. First book up is Amazing Spider-Man number 26, that green holofoil variant type deal. I don't have this and I've wanted it, so it's in the collection now. I believe I have this, but this is just a great cover.
Oh, I love that cover.
I'm pretty sure I have
Jim
it.
Cornette is actually a comic book collector. I didn't know if you knew that.
I did not. All right. So now the reason I bought all these books is this run right here. This is Infinity Gauntlet number 2 in a newsstand. Infinity Gauntlet number 3 in a newsstand. My favorite, Infinity Gauntlet number 4 in a newstand, and he's saying, "Come and get me."
Love
this is just amazing. I love this cover so much. It's just amazing. And then we got disappointed because we have Infinity Gauntlet number 5 in a direct edition. Got to correct that because, I'm anal about that type of thing. And, of course, Infinity Gauntlet number 6. And now everybody's saying, well, what about Infinity Gauntlet number 1? Well, I had one. It went away in a trade. And we're just going to have to get another one. But that's okay. I can get another one, and I'll probably get a raw one.
And you know where you can get another one at? ABX, channel sponsor.
Yeah. ABX Comics and Games.
If you're in the Augusta area, ABX is the spot to go to for all your comics, tabletop games, and hobby craft needs. And if you're looking for a place to put those comic books, use none other than Gator Guard comic protectors. These things are fun to put together, fun to say, and they protect your investment without having to wait all those months with a book being at some grading company. These fly-by-nights, these people who are doing God knows what to your book. Gator Guards, you slab it yourself. You keep it out of the hands of degenerates. It's a great product. I'm channeling Jim Cornette on this.
And I can guarantee this. See, CGC and CBCS cannot guarantee this. I can guarantee you if you use Gator Guard Comics, if you use their slab in your home, you will always have your book. See, now if you send your book away to CGC or CBCS, I have on good authority that sometimes you don't get your book back. Just saying.
People.
All right, bro. Let's go. Get into
I'm a
it.
Jim Cornette fan. Everybody knows me in this community, the comic book community. If you're finding this video based on Jim Cornette's name, yeah, we're mainly a comic book channel, but I am a wrestling fan. I listen to Cornette's podcast every week. I grew up watching Cornette, Camp Cornette, and WWF. I went back and watched a ton of the Smoky Mountain days and followed him into OVW, a little bit into TNA. Not my favorite Jim Cornette in TNA, but Ring of Honor, MLW. I was a big fan of his booking in OVW. The guy shepherded a whole generation of wrestlers, oversaw the training program for WWE, booked the likes of John Cena, Dave Bautista, Randy Orton. These are big names in wrestling, and Jim Cornette helped start their careers. I mean, John Cena was always going to be John Cena, but still, Cornette helped along the way. But let's talk about the Midnight Express. This is the 40th anniversary set. The deluxe edition came with beautiful Bobby Eaton's signature on the 8x10, and I'm going to show it first. My favorite part about this. Signed your friend Jim Cornette, Midnight Express, Dennis Condrey's signature, Bobby Eaton's signature, and Sweet Stan Lane's. Then we've got this awesome book. The book also came with Midnight Express 40th Anniversary Package Certificate of Authenticity, signed by Jim Cornette. We've got the Midnight Express book, Milestones book, covering 40 years of their careers. And finally, the stars of it all, the Midnight Express action figures. These are great. They're put out by Cornette's Collectibles. These are still available. It does come with an 8x10. I think they're getting pretty limited at this point. So if you're planning on getting it for Christmas, get it now. Comes with 3 signatures instead of 4. Bobby Eaton's were limited to the first to 100. And I was lucky. That sold out in like a minute, and I was able to get one.
1 minute. Like, we talk about comic books selling out fast online sometimes, but 1 minute? Like 1 minute.
Yeah. It was a big sale. The only thing that I've ever gotten that went quicker than that was George Perez when he did, I think it was like 7 or 10 commissions at C2E2 the one year.
Ooh.
And it went in something like 4 seconds. I was like number 5. It was crazy. However, this is an awesome set. I love this book. It's got Corny's pictures in it. They've got on the back. It's the image that is signed by the boys, and you've got great moments of their history together. Cornette hits you with a year-by-year detailing of their partnership. Look at how young Cornette is in there, and it's of course dedicated to Bobby Eaton. And the money got all split up evenly between every member of the Midnight Express, including Bobby Eaton's estate. Whether or not you like Jim Cornette, you've got to admit the Midnight Express, one of the most relevant tag teams in the last 100 years. And
I would say,
you can make a lot of arguments for their rivalry with the Rock and Roll Express.
I think there's only one other tag team in my limited wrestling knowledge that.
Oh, don't piss me off, Alan.
I'm gonna probably, but it's one of my limited knowledge that when you say a name, you incorporate a face. When you say Midnight Express, when you're talking about wrestling,
I think Corny and
you
Bobby
about Cornette. I mean, and they're one of the love him or hate him, they did a great job at entertaining people. So you got to take your hat off to them there. And the other one I was going to say was the Road Warriors. But anyway, that's
that is not as offensive as I thought you were going to say. The Road Warriors are a big tag team. They were very popular.
They were my favorite. So
had a great feud with the Midnight.
Yeah.
Not the Midnight's best work, but it was a limited run.
Limited.
Anyway, I don't want to take up too much of the. If any wrestling fans did find this, because we're really hoping. I looked on YouTube. I can't find any unboxings of the Midnight Express, which I had already opened it. Because I don't like. I hate unboxing live. Like, it's just not my thing. So I opened it before we went on, but yeah, this thing is great. Well made for being a company I don't really know a lot about, Figures Toy Company. I know Jim uses them for all of his action figures. These were great. They look good.
So, my question is, are you going to take that out of the package or are you leaving it in?
I have not decided. I'm probably leaving it in.
Good call.
But it looks great.
Good call. Or you could buy another one right now, and then you could take
and
one
have
out.
one to open.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably not. The price point's a little high.
A little high.
So, everybody, thank you for dropping in. If you're just finding us, we do comic book reviews and foolishness on this channel. I'm a wrestling fan, though, too. Wearing a CM Punk shirt, clobber in town. Have a good one, everybody. I hope. Oh, wait, we have to do this cockamamie. Alan wants me to do
This is not
trivia question in every episode.
You have an
We're doing
official
trivia now.
sponsor. All right, we're not charging people. This is all free. All they got to do is answer a question.
So if you want a chance to win a free prize, if this video gets selected, you have to have answered this question in the comments section. Your comment could be picked for a prize. That question is, I think I mentioned it while I was doing the rundown.
Poop.
So if you go back, what wrestling operation did Jim Cornette open up to start his own territory? This would have been between his WCW years and his WWF years. What wrestling promotion?
So he owned that, correct? Is that
Yes, he was
he
was running it. It was primarily him. He had investors, but it was his show.
All right. Well, there you go, guys. That's the question. What wrestling promotion did Mr. Jim Cornette own at one point? Put it in the comments with it. Now, obviously, we know you're going to have to go look it up. So, obviously.
Well, they're a wrestling fan. They don't.
If they're a wrestling fan.
Dr. Von Hoot knows this answer.
Dr. Von Hoot, DVH, please watch this video. Please comment
Hoot.
and let me know what you think. Did you pick up this, Mr. Hoot? I want to know.
He did not.
Oh, that stinks.
All right, everybody. Have a good week.